You are officially in the loop. You are now officially in the loop. Let's get to it.
Okay, guys, welcome back to In the Loop podcast. And this week we're talking all things women's rodeo world championships. And I am here with one of the youngest competitors. And I say young, but I feel like she's a veteran mentality because she has been breakaway roping for a very long time. And she is one of the most competitive and at the very elite of her game. So I want to welcome Miss Emmry Edwards to the show. Emmry, thanks for coming today.
Yes, thanks for having me.
So, of course, the breakaway roping was fast and fierce at the WRWC finals at AT&T Stadium, which it always is. We're partial to breakaway roping, right? So we love it. But, we see several girls come out, be fast twos. Quayle Probst, she set the tone. She was a 2-2, came out there, made a great run. And then we have Cheyenne McCartney come out and she blasts one, was 1-8. And I think we're all like, that's it. Like Cheyenne's walking away with 60,000, but Josie Connor was yet to go. And so Josie comes and was 181. So like within a tenth of a second, it was a $60,000 win. Super exciting. You're the last girl out and you made an awesome run. You're too flat. You got the barrier, but still, I'm so proud of you because no pressure, Cave. You backed in the box. You were just as relaxed as they can be, and you were dialed in, ready to do your job. Talk about the opportunity to get to rope at AT&T Stadium to qualify to get to that point, and just tell me a little bit about that experience.
Yeah, that was super cool. Us going there was kind of last minute. I went to the last chance qualifier in Granbury or Weatherford or wherever it was, and got some points in the first round. So we went to Fort Worth, and great competition there as well. It was super hard, and I won the roping, and that's how I went to AT&T, which was super cool again. I got to rope against my heroes in a huge stadium in front of so many people, but it was such a cool experience. It may not have gone my way, but I hope to be back there, and it was super cool as a 15-year-old to rope there against like the best girls, like I said. Josie right before me just go and be a 1-8 was crazy to watch.
Well, and talk about, I feel like because you have competed. So your mom does one of the coolest breakaways around called Something Special Breakaway Roping. And she started that for you girls when you were just little bitty because there wasn't very many places for young girls to get to go rope. So even though you're at the ripe age of 15 and getting old, might I add, you've been able to break away and compete on big stages for quite some time. Was there any pressure backing in the box, roping after Josie in the environment of AT&T with as many people as was there?
Oh, for sure, really. Like after I just saw 2 1-8s, I just knew to calm myself down. If I wanted to do any good, I couldn't do that all riled up. And my mom and dad had told me like you're going for first, you're having fun, there'll be way more bigger ropings to come, hopefully. So I used, I guess you'd say, that excitement, and I just went and had some fun. It's such an opportunity to be like I'm so grateful. That's just one of the biggest opportunities out there. I was nervous, but after just roping my calf, I was so relieved.
Yeah, 100%. And you had a great run. You had to go at it, right? You
Yeah.
break the barrier, you're too flat, but you had to try it on. So I was just proud of you for not backing down, and you still made your run,
Yeah.
which was very awesome. At the end of the day, like you said, you didn't win the 60,000, but you walked away with close to $6,000 at the WRWC week. Talk to me a little bit about that journey, roping at Cowtown. I know you guys also got to do a little bit of a get ready party, which was real fun and fabulous. We'll talk about that a little bit, but talk about your runs at Cowtown. You like you said, you qualified last minute Cowgirl Gathering. You get to Cowtown. What was your mentality when you got there?
Well, I knew if I wanted to get to AT&T, I had to win it. So that was just my mindset. And they had oh, I forgot what they called it, but there was another round that you could pay if you missed your
Redemption
first.
round. Yep.
Yes, yes. And so after I missed my first one, which I was going at it, I was second out, hadn't seen. I saw Blakely go and she made a great run. That was the start I was going to see. And I got a good start, missed my calf, and my parents was just like, that's fine. Rope your second one and we'll enter the redemption round. So that's what I did. I roped my second calf and we paid the $100 for the redemption round. And so many girls entered that because, everyone wants another chance. And That was a great, like, I love that they put that in because, gave a bunch of girls another chance. Really helped me a lot, So I made a good run in that, and then came back third high call in the short round. And Caitlin Torres went right before me. She had a good run. She was a little slower. Calf ran on, but I knew Blakely and Bella were in front of me, and they could rope great. So I was like, I'm just gonna make the fastest run I could, and got the start. Rode my calf. Just crossed my fingers while Blakely and Bella roped.
Well, I
And
don't know about crossing your fingers. There's a when you breakaway rope, you rope intentionally and you mean it. So,
yeah,
but it is like you said, it's exciting for me to hear that the younger generation is grateful and excited because there's been so many people, even before me, that get to rope here, go before us and pave this way. So you guys are going to get to rope with this money for a very long time.
yeah.
You're going to have an opportunity to literally have a career as a 15-year-old. This or a little bit earlier this year, I know you had a really big win and you won quite a bit of money. Tell me a little bit about that. And did you nominate that event to get to the WRWC? I guess you didn't because you qualified at the last chance.
Yeah, yeah. So that was in the Patriot, the Junior Patriot in Fort Worth, and there I entered the 15 under and 19 under. I didn't do any of the open stuff, so I don't know what the qualifying was. My mom enters all those, but
Thank you.
yeah. So I had some luck in the 15 under. I mean, it was a really good event. I made the short round. Then we made the short round came out third, and they had a bonus round, and all you had to do is beat the fastest time from the short round to split $50,000, and that's what did. The fast time was a 2-1, and then I was a 1-9, so I got to split 50,000 with I think there was three other kids, and I mean it was fun to watch. It's a great event. I love going to the Patriot every year.
It was a great event and it was exciting to watch. And I felt like that was kind of the run that really set your tone up and gave you so much momentum into going into what you are now. So you're fresh off the WRWC. You're headed into the National High School Finals, hopefully. You're headed to Abilene this week to rope at Texas in the Texas State High School Finals. Talk a little bit about why you're excited about breakaway roping and the opportunity that women are getting to rope for this kind of money, just like the WRWC gives.
So my mom used to rope, so I know all the older girls, and I've heard the stories of how breakaway has come so far. It hasn't always been in the pro rodeo. The pay was never this great, So I'm just so grateful for all the people that have helped with that to make it bigger and better. The pay it's so great. I'm so lucky to be in this generation where I can rope for this much at such a young age.
I know it's exciting. And you go tie too, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. So
I
next year at the WRWC in 2026, are you going to enter the goat tying?
It really depends. I mean, I've been tying lately to get ready for state, and I mean, my mom again, she loves goat tying. She was great at it in college, from what she tells me. So
You don't
I
have
bet
proof
it.
because it was so long ago. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah. So if she keeps pushing me, and maybe I will do that because the goat tying was great to watch, and
Mhm.
Smarty they gave that horse saber, which was really cool. So maybe if I keep pushing, I could be there too.
Yeah, 100%. So now that you've got a taste of a little bit of money, you've got a taste of AT&T. What are your plans for next year? Are you going to start nominating? Or you just, or what are you guys thinking for WRWC 2026?
Yeah, so I was in the limited division this year, and so next year I'll be in the challenger, which will definitely nominate. There's more money in the challenger, how as it goes on. So we'll see. They bring top three or two from the challenger. I
I
think
think
it's
top three.
three. Yeah. So the more there, more money there. So it'll be a big step, and then just all the nominations that I can get to get there. If that doesn't work out, there's always the last chance.
Yeah. Well, and I think one of the neatest things is, like you said, you were a limited breakaway roper, and there's so many opportunities the WRWC gave this year. 15 years old, limited breakaway roper means you haven't won over 75,000 and you don't have a pro card. And so you still advanced all the way through to get to rope at a chance at $60,000, which is such a huge feat. You got rope against the challengers, the pros, and then yourself. So congratulations, Emmry, on advancing through. I know that I hope you like media and interviews because you're going to be in the winner's circle a lot. I can already tell. But congratulations on a phenomenal WRWC. You won over $6,000. What are you going to do with all that money?
I guess I'll save it for now. Got a lot more ropings to
your
enter.
mom.
Yeah, got a lot more ropings to enter. Parents might have took it. Who knows?
Well, best of luck to you. Congratulations for your win at WRWC. I hope this summer is great for you and you have a lot of wins, a lot of momentum, and can't wait to see you back at the WRWC 2026.
Thank you.